Hello, 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 and welcome to another episode of my Big Fat Pull List. Today, we are coming to you from the Heroes for Kids Bowling for Autism event. And this was something that we got connected with through one of the Toy Man shows.
Correct.
That we've done recently.
We met Superman.
That's right, we met Superman from this event, and he invited us here. So, we are here. I am Dr. Impact, and joining me are...
I forgot my name. It's Smurphy.
And it's going to be one of those kinds of episodes when Pistol just stares at the microphone like that, smiling. You're in rare form today, aren't you, Pistol?
Pistol Danger!
Oh, there was a lag.
Oh,
I'll reboot him later. It's fine.
Okay. Was that like a 5-second delay?
It was like a 30-second
30-second
delay,
delay in Pistol World, yeah. Yeah, so this is going to be an interesting episode. This is the first full regular episode that we have recorded from another venue, because even the Toy Man shows, they're just series of interviews and little stuff.
Yeah.
This is like our first episode recorded on site at a different location.
I'll be honest. It's a bowling alley, and it's for charity.
It's for charity,
It's our first
yep.
charity event.
Yep.
And that's why everyone's here. We've got a lot of cosplayers in store that are going to come up and be interviewed. our
Zoom in.
Oh, I thought
Yeah.
you were calling Iron Man a loser, and I was like, dang man, they haven't even bowled yet. How do you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we'll see, because we're doing Iron Man versus Batman, Spider-Man versus Superman. Listeners, put in the comments below, who do you think's going to win?
Yeah.
And then see if you're right by the end.
Yeah, absolutely. On the subject of Marvel versus DC, I mean, that's something that I don't know if we've gone into a whole lot on the show before, have we? Gone into the
Direct
Marvel
comparisons? No.
No, the Marvel
can.
DC crossovers that they've done.
Yeah.
We blurbed them, but we never talked about them.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because they've had a couple, like at least in the comic book world, where
Yeah.
you know they've clashed or they've
Or they're
fought
friends.
or
like I'm
whatever.
watching
Yeah.
Spider-Man give Robin advice on bowling
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah.
It's true.
Didn't
It's true.
Spider-Man and Robin didn't they
It was
go-
Superboy.
It's Superboy.
Oh,
Spider-Man.
in the Marvel versus DC?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. My
The
bummer.
Metropolis kid, if you will.
That's right. Oh, well, no, they were mixed for Amalgam, but didn't they battle each other
Yes.
in Marvel versus DC?
Superboy.
Oh, it was Superboy that he
Yes,
battled.
yeah.
Oh, okay. Obviously, I don't remember that as well as I thought I did.
I remember.
That's right.
I remember Batman and Robin went up against Bullseye, and Bullseye had Robin by a knife to his throat.
Oh,
and
yeah.
was like, "Hey man, I don't know where I'm at. I just want to get out of here." And Batman looked at him and was like, "You're in the wrong cave." And Bullseye just goes, "I don't care where I am. I want to leave." And he's like, "You dress the same way that the guy I fight dresses." And all of a sudden, Batman hits him, and he goes, "But you hit way harder." And like, ow. Yeah. And I'll always remember that. And that was from like 20 years ago, but it was fantastic.
Oh, yeah, the book goes a lot farther back than that.
Oh,
doesn't
yeah,
it?
right.
Yeah.
You're probably right. But I'll always remember that. That was the coolest thing.
Did you
ever.
guys read the JLA versus the Avengers
I have it. I believe I read it, but I don't remember it.
by the late great George Perez?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. The cover art
When it
was
came
amazing.
out.
Yeah, when
Yeah.
it first came out. I still have it at home.
I
I haven't thought about that in years, yeah.
Yeah.
Every time I go through my collection, I see them. When I'm like fiddling through and reorganizing.
So you guys know this. I'll put up an image here on the screen for those of you who are catching this episode on YouTube. I did a print of the classic Superman Spider-Man crossover comic from the 70s,
Right.
featuring the Tom Holland Spider-Man and the Henry Cavill Superman on it instead. But it was the same basic image. The next crossover kind of print that I want to work on is I want to do the cover of JLA Avengers number 4,
Okay.
where it's Superman holding the hammer and the
Yes.
shield.
Yeah.
But I want him in the Henry Cavill black and silver,
Got you.
All right.
holding the Stormbreaker hammer from
Yeah. Oh,
Endgame
yeah.
and the broken shield
Oh,
from
it's like the
Endgame.
piece missing?
Yeah.
Yeah, that crossover. So I'm going to be doing that print next, listeners. You'll be able to see that.
And maybe
very
find it
soon.
to order for yourself.
That's right. Yeah, it's all available on my Etsy store at Archlight Art. So yeah, they can get it there.
Fun fact about that shield. It's not a fun fact. I just never realized it. In the movie, when he restraps that and makes that tighter, and he goes, "I can do this all day," his arm's broken.
Yeah.
He's using it as a splint. to go
Oh,
up against
I've
Thanos.
watched that so many
Right.
times.
And
I never
you don't
picked up
notice
on
it,
that.
but,
Yeah.
but someone kind of blurred that, and you realize that he broke his arm, and when he's getting up, he's actually using it as a splint to pull it
Wow.
tighter, and that's what he goes, "I can do this all day," and looks at him with that broken, and that's why that
Wow.
scene has been more goosebump awesome.
That is
Sorry,
super cool.
That might be really fast for you guys, but that's a really
Spoiler
awesome
alert.
scene. Oh, I'm sorry. If you haven't seen it
yeah,
yet.
if you haven't seen Endgame yet,
My
yeah. Pistol, you're a big Spider-Man fan. Did you read either of the Batman Spider-Man crossovers from years ago?
When they first came out, yeah.
Oh, but not
yeah,
since?
not recently.
Yeah.
I didn't even read Spider Knight, which I wanted to, but I never got to.
Spider
The
Knight?
Infinity, the Moon Knight Spider-Man crossover.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Arachnite.
The
Yeah,
Arachnite,
that was that warp thing. That
Yeah.
Infinity War.
Yeah, Infinity War. That was
I
it.
have all of that stuff, but I read it initially, but I didn't read the annual that they put out. I didn't read those. Yeah, I have them,
But back to Marvel vs. DC.
Yeah.
I mean, when it first came out, I will be very bad about this subject, so this won't be a Pistol Danger centric episode, guys. I'm sorry.
there will be plenty, because this episode will also have interviews
Yes.
with the bowlers and the people here, so there will be plenty of Pistol in this
And the
episode.
amazing cosplayers that are
Oh
here,
my
by the way.
God,
There are
wait
some
till you
fantastic
see-
stuff.
Look, we've stressed this before on episodes that are both visual and audio, but really this one, more than any other episode I think that we've ever done, if you are only listening to this on Spotify or Apple, awesome, great, thank you. But you are definitely going to want to check this one out on YouTube, because
And our Instagram,
and our
Facebook,
Instagram
and our Twitter,
and our TikTok,
the
and
socials.
we're posting. There's some awesome cosplayers bowling here today. More than just the titled
The
matches.
Thor show.
Yeah, that are here. I mean, we've got a Thor here. There's a Spider-Man. There's a Harley
There's
Quinn.
two Thors.
Yeah, there's two Thors.
There's
Yeah.
Thor and there's Dude Thor.
Yep. Dude Thor. Bro Thor. Yeah.
Whatever. Yeah, I like Dude Thor.
Whatever.
Possible. Whatever.
There's a Robin, there's a Wonder Woman, there's a Harley Quinn. And this is going on for 5 hours. This is gonna be a long day. Who knows who else is gonna show up? So definitely you want to check this out on all of our socials and on YouTube, so you can see all this stuff. Well, back to Marvel versus Marvel versus DC. I only know that stuff so well because I dig into my crossover box all the time. I love that stuff.
Do you remember at the shop? Now, when I say the shop, it's the shop we worked at before
Yeah.
I was employed there. They had a counter. Who do you think was going to win in the fight when it was getting announced? They had a dry erase board at the register.
Really?
And you could put your tally, because remember, it was supposed to, we all thought it was going to be like a duke 'em out, who fight who.
You talking about Marvel versus DC, or you talking about Avengers versus JLA?
Oh, sorry, I'm going back to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I guess it was Marvel versus DC. The original tally. Who would win, like Hulk or Superman? And you could walk in and cast your vote, and it was just, dry erase board.
I don't remember that. Yeah, wow.
I remember they had a tally going, and fans, customers could cast their vote. Who do you think was going to win in the fight?
That's pretty cool.
That's pretty interesting.
That's pretty cool. Well, listeners, we want to know from you. Do you guys have a favorite crossover between Marvel and DC? And we're not talking about the other crossovers. There's a lot of good ones between, like Spawn and Batman, and there's
Ninja
other.
Turtles and Batman.
Yeah, right. Batman and
That was good.
everyone.
That one's good though.
Invincible and Marvel.
Yeah. Godzilla and Power Rangers is going on right now,
Yes.
Hell yeah.
which is very cool.
Godzilla and Marvel.
But we're not talking about that. We're talking about Marvel and DC. Do we want to know? Do you guys have a favorite Marvel DC crossover book from throughout the years? Let us know. Head on over to our social media places. You know where they're all at. Comment on one of the pictures from this event. Share with us your info, or go to one of our TikTok videos and stitch your answer there.
Soups, today's a big day for all the citizens of Perryville, Missouri. You've got an amazing matchup today against Spider-Man himself.
Yes.
Bowling for Autism. What made you decide that bowling was the avenue of which you were going to challenge the man of many spiders?
It's safe. That's instead of trying to do something outside, it's the safest way to do it. I just got to make sure I don't sneeze.
Okay, because I was going to say, you're chucking a 15, 20? How heavy is your ball? Because you're Superman
Well, I have to use kryptonite.
Okay.
So we make it fair.
Okay.
So I either use they've got a blue and red kryptonite ball out there, so I use that. And again, with the blue one, it turns me mortal. So yeah, it's one of them that I have to use that. So Spider-Man actually has the leg up on this one. So
Okay.
yeah.
Interesting. And what happens if you win?
Basically, it's bragging rights for the next year, and then we get to again, it's DC versus Marvel, the two icons. Well, then we also have another one which is Iron Man versus Batman, the Battle of the Billionaires. Oh, wow. So it's literally Batman, it's literally DC versus Marvel. So who do you think's going to win? Is it going to be DC or is it going to be Marvel?
I just want to know how you know Batman's finances. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Got an inside track. You got stocks?
He does pay my bills sometimes.
Fair enough. Of course he does. All right. Well, who do you think's going to win? Listeners, let us know. Hit us up on social media. And also, I'm rooting for Superman. All right, we're here live, actually, Perryville. We've talked about it a couple of times on the podcast, and now we're here and in person. How's it going so far?
Going great. We've got, if the camera could pan out there, we're got probably about half the lanes full. So we've got a lot more stuff going on. The address here is 304 West South Street. Sorry about 304 West South Street, Perryville, Missouri. Okay. We're about 75 miles south of St. Louis. We are out here until 5 o'clock today. So all the money that we raised today, a portion of the proceeds from the bowling event goes to Heroes for Kids, and then 100% of everything the Heroes for Kids raise today goes to Southeast Missouri Autism Center down in Cape Girardeau.
Awesome. And how's it been since we just started? I mean, it's not even 1 o'clock, correct?
Right.
And the lanes are full.
Oh, yeah.
How is this compared to last year? Because this is the second year in a row, right?
This is our second year. Technically our third, but this is the second one Heroes for Kids has actually put on.
Okay.
And, it's we've already got a lot more people out here than what we had last year. And again, we've still got, 1 o'clock about now, so we still got at least 4 hours left to go of filling this place up and raising money.
Now, if they can't make it here, what can they do to also help support?
The number one, you can raise money, make a donation down to the Autism Center down in Cape Girardeau, or you can contact us at Heroes for Kids Perryville Facebook and talk to us, and we can get you the information on trying to donate just to Heroes for Kids.
Awesome. Guys, thank you so much, and if you can make it down here, we'd love to see you. We'd love to interview you. If you can't, you know what to do. Catch you next time, listeners. Citizens of Perryville, I'm here with another exclusive of one of the main events of today. Spider-Man, you're going to be fighting, you're going to be bowling Superman for bragging rights?
I think so, yeah. I don't think there's a money prize or anything involved, even though I could use it.
That's fair. I don't imagine superheroing pays a lot.
It sadly does not.
You mean the people getting mugged aren't just going to give you their money?
I wish they did sometimes, because I could really use it to pay rent. I'm barely squeaking by some days.
I understand. I think we all understand at this point. Now, Superman earlier said you have a leg up on him today, mostly because you have 8 appendages, but it's because he's having to use a kryptonite ball. Are you doing any sort of special technique or any special ball that's going to give you an actual advantage?
I'm used to swinging all the time, so getting a good arc on there really is pretty easy.
That makes a lot of sense. Now, is there anyone you want to give a special shout out to before the big main event? Or any trash talking you want to give the Man of Steel?
I'm going to say, Soups, you need to watch out and stay in your lane, man.
Stay in your lane. Listeners, I'm here with an amazing Spider-Man cosplayer. Do you mind giving me your name?
Yep, my name is Connor.
And what inspired you to be Spider-Man?
Well, Spider-Man was always my favorite as a kid. I grew up on the Tobey Maguire, Sam Raimi movies, and that was a big formative part of my life, watching those and then branching out into TV shows and comic books, video games, etc. And it's just kind of, I identify with the character a lot. And
I understand. What is one of your favorite Spider-Man video games?
The PS4 one that just came out
a
couple of years ago. That thing, the swinging in that really makes you feel like you're Spider-Man.
Excellent. Now, what did you think of No Way Home?
I nearly cried. No Way Home was amazing. No pun intended.
Not gonna lie, I think I might have cut an onion in the middle of that theater when they all showed up. Have you seen Doctor Strange yet?
Yes.
And what do you think of that?
A lot of people hate on it, from what I can tell. It's a lot of mixed opinions, but I really, really enjoyed it. It was pretty good.
I couldn't agree more. I was a little sad that we didn't get a Spider-Man in there because you read the rumors, you're like, Tobey Maguire is going to be there as one of them. It's like, whatever. But I really enjoyed it. Is there anything Spider-Man related you're looking forward to coming up?
Well, it just got delayed, but the next Spider-Verse movie coming out next year, and then the year after that, they're coming out with a third one. So I'm looking forward to that a lot. Also, the Spider-Man 2 game, it'll be coming out for PS5.
I did see the Venom tease with Craven. Oh, that looked tight. Yeah, that was great stuff. Is there anything else? Like, do you do appearances or anything else you want to promote or push? Or do you just like to do this because, well, quite frankly, it's fun to dress like Spider-Man?
Well, yeah, it is fun. I do it with Heroes for Kids. I've been doing it since last year. I just got picked up at their convention, and they're like, "Hey, you want to come join us?" And it's like, "Sure, why not?" So, yeah, I don't. I would be willing to do birthday parties and stuff, but it's just kind of whatever happens,
Perfect. All right. Thank you, listeners, so much. We appreciate it. We'll see you next time.
Hello, listeners. Dr. Impact here with another celebrity interview. We've got Robin. The Robin is here. Robin, you looking forward to today?
Yes.
We caught you bowling a little earlier. You were playing Spider-Man. How'd you fare? Did you do okay?
Well, it was 64 to 62, and I was down, unfortunately.
But only by 2. So you held your own against Spider-Man. That's quite a feat. Do you know who you're facing off with next?
I don't think I am. I think I'm just emotional support.
Oh, emotion. What? So what? Like you haven't been knocked out of the running here, are you? I mean, you're going to get to bowl again, right?
I honestly have no idea.
Okay. Okay. All right. Well, fingers crossed. I think a lot of us here are pulling for you guys from the DC side. I know I am. Everybody that watches and listens to the show, that you all know that I'm a huge DC fan. So I'm pulling for you, Robin. So hopefully we can get you back in there and, maybe take on Brothor. What do you think about that? If you could take down Brothor, that would give you some pretty good street cred with the Titans, wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. Back at you, listeners. Listeners, I am here with another great cosplayer here at the Bowling for Autism event. You just heard him or saw him, depending on where you're seeing this episode, as Robin. A great outfit. What's your name?
My name is Matthew.
Matthew. This is real. How long did this take you to put together, Matthew?
2 months.
Wow, 2 months. It is fantastic. Is it based off of any particular version of Robin? It looks like it might be from some of the game, maybe.
Mm-hmm. It's based off of Tim Drake's Robin costume. It's kind of based off of like a Dark Knight-esque kind of a thing.
That makes sense. Smurphy and I were talking when we got here. We were trying to determine which Robin you were, and I was like, "Oh, I think he's Tim Drake. I think he's Tim Drake." And so Smurphy, in your face, man, I got it right. This is really awesome. Do you dress up as any other characters, or is Robin kind of your jam?
Not at the moment any other characters, but I'd love to eventually.
Do you have anybody else that you'd like to dress up as at some point? Like, do you have anybody on the horizon for yourself?
Not at the moment, no.
No. Well, man, this is a really, really great outfit, and really glad you were able to come down and hang out. Guys, if you're listening, you got to check out this costume.
All right.
Spider-Man, Iron Man.
Superman, the dynamic duo's here. How are you guys feeling?
Oh, well, I'm feeling great. I'm loving it.
I'm going a little batty, but I'm fine.
All right. Now, how big do you think you guys are going to win?
I'm hoping we take it. I do.
Yes.
We've got our practice bowl in, and again,
Maybe it'll
we've
not.
got now for Superman, we've got the different forms of kryptonite down here.
Okay. Yeah.
So so we've got the green ball, we've got the blue and red ball. So again, it's one of them things that
Okay.
I'm playing as a normal person today. I'm not using any superpowers or anything like that to make it fair for everybody else. So.
Now, Batman, if you win, will we see the famed Batusi dance today?
I'll tell you what, if we win, I will do the Batusi.
You will do the Batusi. Awesome.
Hell yeah.
All in the name of a good
awesome.
cause, I will do it.
That's what makes a hero right there. Willing to do that just for the name of a good cause. All right, here we go. We're about to get started. Listeners, I'm excited. I'm sweating. I am profusely sweating right now.
Well, Iron Man and
As-
Spider-Man, you guys are up first.
Oof.
Hey, you know what? We're the gentleman at DC. The DC is we're letting Marvel throw the first balls.
Well, it's mighty nice of you to let them handle their balls first. And here we go. Ooh, it's right down the middle. Oh, it's leaning a bit left. He gets one. That's what I'm sure refers to as that Spider-Man luck. Bowling isn't a rich man's sport. If this were water polo, I would believe Tony Stark has it. It looks like Iron Man's picked it up now. Oh! A mighty throw. That's a strike right out the gate for the Man of Steel. I gotta believe it's the super socks he's wearing. They come with their own little capes. Spider-Man hoping to pick up a spare. It's just too much. You can tell he's having trouble, like, not just chucking it with that spider strength of his. Now we're serious. Now we're serious, folks. Oh. A little bit. There we go. A little tease. Did you see the tease? The tease. I love the tease. Perryville, Missouri. The Battle of the Billionaires has concluded. And unfortunately, Batman, you did not walk away with the win. But it was a close game. Any thoughts?
The thought is it's all about the kids, so it doesn't matter what I do as long as it's for the kids.
I can appreciate that. Now, collectively, though, you and Superman did win, and you did do the famed Batusi dance.
Yes, I did live up to the promise of doing so.
Yes,
And it's important to do so.
It's always important to live up to your promises. I
That is
completely
true.
agree. Now, we have film of that, and we will put it up right now because I'm not the editor, and I don't have to do that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Now, do you have to edit your own videos, Batman?
No, I have a butler for that.
Batman has a butler. Now, I was unaware you were a billionaire. Where did all this money come from?
I'd tell you, but then again, I'd have to kill you.
And Batman doesn't kill, so that's how
right.
serious this is.
Yes.
Now, anything do you want to take away from this?
I just wanted to thank everybody that showed up here today to help a good cause. This cause is near and dear to my heart. I have a son who has autism, so there you go.
Absolutely amazing. Thank you, listeners. Thank you, Batman.
You're
Great
welcome.
job today.
All right.
Oh, God, he's so strong. Listeners, we're here with another amazing This place has been full of just amazing cosplays. What inspired you to be Batman?
A long time ago, like Batman, I had a bad day. And so to lift my spirits, I ended up volunteering with a charity cosplay group. And I was hooked. But we wanted to create something down here in Perryville. So I bumped into Lonnie and Jessica, who already had an organization that they had thought up. They just hadn't got it rolling yet. So by bringing boots in the ground from St. Louis, bringing them down here to help, we started steamrolling. It got big. So now we go all over the heartland doing charitable works, and I love doing it.
I mean, I don't blame you. Do you like to cosplay as anyone else or just Batman?
I also do Captain America, Green Lantern, Austin Powers.
Oh, yeah.
I've even got an obscure one called Ragman, and I've got Cyclops, Wolverine. I've got a whole closet.
So
full.
you love this?
Yes,
Is that safe to say?
yes, I love this.
Who's your favorite person to cosplay as?
Actually, Batman.
Actually, Batman. Okay.
Right.
If you could cosplay as anyone else, who would it be? That you haven't already done?
That I haven't already
That you
done?
haven't already done?
Whew.
Tough questions here.
Actually, I would probably go for Iron Patriot.
The Iron Patriot. Okay.
Yes.
All right. I can appreciate that. Is there anything else that brings you to things like this? Like, is there something that pulls you in to do charity work, like dressed as costume heroes?
Well, my son, he's sort of my inspiration on all of this. He has autism, and so the first event that I ever did was an autism walkathon. So I ended up, that inspired me that there were other charities out there that I could lend my services to. So I've done everything from helping battered women and children to the Zoo Dystonia Walk, so Make-A-Wish Foundation. And it always gets you right in the feels when you get to see the smiles that you put on kids' faces. So
It does. Watching him take pictures with you guys has been just
Oh, yeah.
amazing.
I-
Like,
I
this
just
is
love the
fun,
kids.
but like seeing that is just,
oh yes, exactly.
it's amazing.
So,
Thank you so much for coming out here and doing this.
No problem. I appreciate you guys showing up.
Absolutely. Thank you
Right.
so much. Is there anything you want to plug or anything else real quick while we still have you? Is there appearances you do or anything like that?
Okay. On July 16th, I believe that's a Saturday, we have the Heroes for Kids Comic-Con at the Perry Park Center in Perryville, Missouri.
Right here in Perryville.
And it goes from about 10 o'clock to 5 o'clock, and the admission price is $5. If you're a service member or a law enforcement officer and you have the proof of that, you will get in absolutely free.
Amazing. But I imagine all proceeds go to.
Yes, all the proceeds, everything that we make from the admission prices and what the vendors pay for the tables, all of that, after we've paid the special guests and all of that stuff, goes directly to the charity. We make no money off of this whatsoever.
Absolutely.
And right now we're splitting it between two charities. One is Shriners Hospital, and the other one is the Community Counseling Center Foundation here in Perryville that helps folks who've been abused or who have substance abuse problems, suicide, and things of that nature. So,
Absolutely incredible.
so
July?
July.
July 16th?
Yes.
Boom, there it is. Back down here in Perryville. Tables are sold out if you're a vendor. We know. We tried.
Right.
We wanted to come.
Yes.
$5 a ticket, guys. Come on. If
Yes.
they couldn't make it, is there a way that they could still give money to it?
Oh, yes. Get on our Facebook page, Heroes for Kids, and we have a link there that you can donate to our cause. So,
Thank you so much for coming out. Thank you for bowling. I hope you're having a good time.
oh, I'm having
Because I can tell all these kids are having an amazing time.
Yeah, and I love giving them the good time. So,
Thank you so much.
all right.
Thor, now you've just witnessed an incredible bowling acumen, I guess. What was your favorite part of today?
Nachos.
Nachos?
These are wonderful. They don't have these in Asgard.
Would you bring them to Asgard?
Why? These are mine.
Would you show the Asgardians how to make nachos? It is a complex process, but
Most definitely.
okay. Now, Korg and Meek couldn't be here today. What are they up to today?
If I know them, they're drinking all my beer.
Unfortunate. And what kind of beer does the king of Asgard drink?
Whatever I have in the fridge.
Whatever's on sale?
Yes.
Fair enough. I appreciate a thrifty god. Now, what's your favorite thing about nachos?
The crunch, the cheese, the saltiness, a little bit of spice, just enough.
So just about everything about them. Terrific. Thanks, listeners. So, you have an amazing cosplay. What brought you in to do Thor? What was the, like, that's my guy?
Oh, pretty much at the first part of Endgame, when Thor's he's crushed, he's at his lowest point, he's in his house, he's not trying to, he's just existing. But at the and that's sad. But at the same time, I'm looking at it and go, now I can play Thor because he looks like me.
All right. Is he the only cosplay you've done?
So far, I have a Paz Vizsla, the heavy infantry Mandalorian
Okay. Yeah.
from the Mandalorian and Book
Yeah.
of Boba Fett in the works. I hope to be debuting that this July, if not then for definite in October at Cape Con. July, of course, is Heroes for Kids Comic Con here in Perryville,
Right.
and then Cape Con is in October, like I said, in Cape Girardeau.
Okay.
So one of those, I'll be wearing it.
What goes into making Paz Vizsla?
There's a lot of 3D printing. There's a lot of armor pieces, helmet, chest, torso, abdomen, back plate, shoulders, bracers, gloves, cod piece,
Okay.
thigh piece,
How
shins.
much of that is going to be 3D printed or
everything
foam
that's
craft?
there's no foam craft.
No foam. Okay.
Everything's 3D printed that's not made out of cloth or leather.
Okay. Very nice.
So
Did you create the files yourself, or did you find them off somewhere?
No,
I find things offline.
I am working on becoming a member of the Mandalorian Mercs costuming club.
Oh, nice.
And I have a guy who's helping me with the print files, and he has access to a really good set of prints that are almost 100% screen accurate. So, yeah.
If you could do any cosplay, who would you want to do?
Right now, I want my Paz suit.
Fair enough.
You know, I don't know. That's kind of. I've always had a couple of others in the back of my mind. Beast
That'd be
from
nice. Yeah.
from the X-Men, of course, and then Kingpin for a villain character.
Oh, that'd be amazing. White suit, purple, or? Nice.
You know, I was thinking that, and then I saw the new Hawkeye show.
Yeah.
And white suit, red Hawaiian shirt, seems like it works too.
Yeah, he did great. So thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you for coming out. Is there anything you need to plug or anything before we go?
Heroes for Kids Comic-Con is in July, right here in Perryville.
Mm-hmm.
And I just forgot the date. I'm the one who made
July 16th?
I'm the one who made the poster, but I forgot. July 16th, right here in Perryville. It's a great time for a good cause, and we'll all be there, and many more.
Yep, and tickets are $5. Thanks, listeners. We'll catch you next time. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you.
Hey guys, Smurphy here with the one and only Iron Man. Iron Man, what made you be Iron Man today?
Well, I have done cosplaying for charity for about 14 years now. So,
And do you only do Iron Man?
well, no, I started out as Captain America.
Okay.
And I've read Cap comics since I was old enough to read. 5 years old, Avengers, and I've done him all those years. And I told my daughter, who's here with me, she does Jane Foster Thor when she dresses up.
Okay.
But I'm sorry about that.
No, you're good.
When she, I said, babe, I'm getting too old to pull off, a 30-year-old. I can't be Cap anymore. I said, who do you think I should be? She didn't skip a beat. She said, Iron Man. I said, okay, why? She said, well, you're the right age. I went,
I mean, it's a low blow, but
Right,
not okay.
right,
I mean, she could have said worse,
Right. And she said, you build your own suits, you build for other people, I said, okay, yeah. She goes, you tinker. I said, okay, I got that. She goes, and you're kind of a smart aleck. I said, when?
Yeah, you're nailed it. Right?
Right,
Nailed it, yeah.
right.
And she could have been worse. She could have been like, you be Xavier, you're old and crippled
Right,
and going bald.
right.
Ouch, nice. So,
Right.
yeah, Iron Man's not bad.
Right.
In the bowling, I know you're out there bowling. Who won? You or Superman?
Superman. But, we have to throw them a bone every now and then because they got to be good at something because it's certainly in the box office.
I can't agree more with that. That is awesome. I appreciate you coming out and doing this interview with us. Do you have any shouts you want to do, or are you going to be back next year?
Oh, absolutely.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Awesome.
We try to do something at least once a month with Heroes for Kids.
Oh, awesome. Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
All right.
Well, thanks very much.
Yeah.
Pleasure.
Yeah.
Well, guys, that was a crazy fun day.
Yeah.
That was a lot of fun. We got the costumes.
We didn't even get all of
We
them
didn't
either.
even get.
everyone, yeah.
Yeah, I think we got pictures of everybody. So, listeners, definitely want to check out all the social media so that you can see all of the pictures. And Mr. X, who was unfortunately not able to join us, he has been posting a lot of stuff from today on TikTok. So if you don't use Facebook or Instagram and you're a TikTok person, Mr. X has been putting all that stuff up on there, so you'll see that.
And special thanks to everybody who came and interviewed with us.
Everybody.
Everybody.
And a huge shout out and thank you to the amount of people that came out and supported this event, this Bowling for Autism. I mean, they made their last year's goal
And then some.
in like the first hour and a half. Yeah. So I mean, a huge success. And just if anybody is curious, if you obviously you can go to their website. I think we've got links on our Facebook page, right? For that if you want to donate. But they are also at the Toy Man Show. And I think what's the next one? July? June, July.
But they've got
Stuff guard.
No.
Yes.
But Heroes for Children has a event of their own in July. We've talked about it enough with the number of the costume heroes, so keep your eyes out for that.
Yeah. And then, as always, guys, we will be at Toy Man, which is where you can get these awesome shirts. You know, I think we had somebody contact us today about getting one. And prints. We're selling prints now, guys. The My Big Fat Pull List print. And we'll sign it for free. Buy the print.
Buy the print.
If
We'll
the
sign it
price
for free.
If the price is right, I will sign his name for you.
And he will just sign anything,
Anyone's name,
whether he
yeah.
did it or not.
I like money.
Anyone's
Yeah.
name, he'll sign it.
Yeah. Oh, man, guys, this was a lot of fun.
Yeah, my arm hurts from bowling.
I know, mine too, yeah. Oh, that's the other thing, listeners. Be sure to go to the My Big Fat Pull List YouTube channel if you're just listening to this, because the entirety of the billionaire face-off between Batman and Tony Stark, and the heroes face-off between Spider-Man and Superman, the entirety of that game is going to be the first game, right? Is going to be on YouTube as a full chunk if you wanted to watch the whole thing, as well as the first game that we played.
Yeah.
Yep.
And so you can see how well Smurphy plays and laugh
Not
at
great.
how ridiculous Pistol and I are.
Yeah, not great, but
Yeah.
we come along.
Yeah, we had
We
fun.
each get a strike.
Yeah, that's true. We did each get a strike. Yeah, we had a good time. Anyway, Pistols. I just called all of our listeners after you. That's
Pistols,
how tired
pistols.
we
That-
are.
There it is.
No,
Yeah.
no,
Oh, God.
not pistols. Nope.
And with
Nope.
that, listeners, we're out. I'm Dr. Impact.
I'm Smurphy.
To all my bullets out there, because I'm a gun, I'm a pistol, so my fans would be the
Oh, I get it.
bullets.
I get it.
The bullets.
I don't want to get
man,
it.
we're never gonna live this one down.
You can have it back.
Hey,
We'll see
Smurfy.
you next time.
Tell your mom.
No F-bombs.
What he means is you and everyone you know should subscribe, rate, and review our podcast on every app possible. Now today's a big day for you and for all the citizens of Smallville. And no, wait, sorry.
Perryville.
Yep. Went right into comic. Yep.
Almost the same.
Yeah.
And remember, we want to look at the lens, not the screen.
Oh, can you tell a difference in my head?
It's minute.
Oh, okay, but
So-
you can tell, yeah. Okay, so
Yeah.
look at this. Look at like at the
Look at the
Look at
red
the
light.
lens.
Look
yeah,
at the red
Or the
light.
red
That's
light,
easy.
yeah.
That's
Yeah,
easy
yeah.
for my ADD. I do that anyway.
Yeah, look at the red light.
All right.
No, I'm cross-eyed.